So last, but certainly not least, we have Brice Quillen. Brice started her journey at Emory Henry College in 2015, like me. She is graduating in May with a Bachelor's of Science degree in Business Management and 2 Bachelor's of Arts degrees in Spanish and Geography. Brice was recently recognized for having the highest overall GPA in Spanish and Geography, and was also a recipient of the Outstanding Senior Award for both Business and Geography. She has served as president of 3 honor societies on campus and is very involved in her community. Today she will be talking about her journey throughout her collegiate career and how that contributed to her becoming a true global citizen. Please help me in welcoming to the stage, Brice Quillen.
So thank you, everyone. So as Khalil said, I'm going to be talking about global citizenship and how Emory Henry paved the way for me and how it can also pave the way for you. So to begin, what is global citizenship? A more literal definition of global citizenship is that all individuals have certain rights and civic responsibilities that come along with being a member of the world. But for me, global citizenship is a little bit different. So throughout this presentation, I'm going to be describing what global citizenship means to me and my journey towards becoming a global citizen. And I'm going to be doing that in 3 steps, and these are the 3 steps that I feel are truly crucial to becoming a true global citizen. So the first step is realization. While I began the process of realization in high school, it wasn't until I took some globally centered courses here at Emory Henry that I really began to realize and recognize some global issues with true understanding and depth. So one of the main realizations for me freshman year was that not every single individual is given the same opportunities simply based on their geographic location. And this is true for many things such as job opportunities, access to clean water and good infrastructure, but especially for education. Right now, 264 million school-aged children are denied an education, whether that be for social or economic reasons. And for me, I think this is really important because being a young woman in college, I'm getting the opportunity that so many girls do not get the chance to do. And so for me, this realization was really crucial because it was at this moment that I decided to take advantage of every single opportunity that this college has afforded me and really just take advantage of all the different opportunities that Emory Henry has for me, because I know if given the chance, any of these 264 million children would do the same. So this leads us into our second step, and that would be studying abroad. I truly feel as though offering study abroad opportunities is this college's core competency. Coming into school, I wasn't sure if it would be financially feasible for me to study abroad. I am paying for my own education. That doesn't really leave too much money for travel, but thanks to our generous college donors and my travel, my honor stipend and my travel grants, I will have been able to study abroad 4 times during my collegiate career, all for under $3,000 total. So that is truly incredible, and just for everyone to know, it is possible to study abroad multiple times. So first, I would like to talk about my trip to Piracicaba, Brazil. While in Piracicaba, Brazil, I had the opportunity to meet with and inspire over 1,000 students to improve their fluency in the English language. This was really incredible for me. Being from Southwest Virginia, I honestly didn't think that I would be able to meet 1,000 people in my lifetime, let alone influence so many to do something that is going to improve their lives and increase their cultural competence. So for me, this really just showed me that it's possible for one person to make a global impact. And I think the most impactful testimony from this trip was one girl who said that she was inspired by me. She said that she had always wanted to study abroad, always wanted to come to the United States, but was afraid to do so alone. And so by seeing me traveling alone as a young woman, she was inspired, and now she is at a 4-year university in Nebraska. So just knowing that I was a little part of that is really amazing. Brazil was also my second study abroad trip. I went back because I love Piracicaba so much, and I love my host family, and I just kind of wanted a short vacation before I went to do some more schooling in San Jose, Costa Rica. So I went to San Jose, Costa Rica to study Spanish originally, but I had the opportunity to serve in street ministries with an organization called Face of Justice. Face of Justice is a Christian organization that works to help and educate sex workers in Costa Rica. And while prostitution is legal in Costa Rica, that does not mean it's any safer than any other nation. So in street ministries, we literally go into the streets, and we talk with these men and women about their lives. We make a human connection with them. We work to provide them with help and education, protection, but we also work to provide them with some more secure and sustainable career paths if they are interested. And honestly, before coming to Emory Henry College, I would have been uncomfortable even talking about this issue, let alone going into the street and doing something to address this issue. So for me, taking some courses, especially like my foreign language courses and my foundations course, it really helped me to communicate with these people and also just kind of to understand more about the human condition and the way people think and to really empathize with these people. So for global citizenship, studying abroad really helps you just to make new connections, gain cultural competence, and also to gain empathy. This brings us to step 3, implementing local initiatives to address global issues. 2 such global issues that I am very passionate about are ethnic and cultural intolerance and also the global lack of access to clean water. So to address the first issue, ethnic and cultural intolerance, I planned and hosted a Hispanic food and dance night here at Emory Henry College. And for this, I went to 5 local high schools in the area, and I talked to them about the importance of learning Spanish. I did this because I feel as though the U.S. educational system fails students by not providing them with foreign language classes before the high school level. And so this fails to do 2 things. One, it fails to produce fluent students, but also it fails to produce cultural competence in students. So to kind of address this, I went to these high schools, explained to them a little bit more about Hispanic and Latino culture, explained to them the importance of learning Spanish and the kind of doors that it can open up to you, and then I invited them to campus. And so on campus, they assisted the foreign language department and I in making a traditional Hispanic meal and also in learning the bachata. And many of the students went away saying that this was a great experience for them, that they are encouraged and that they want to study abroad and that they also want to do better in their Spanish courses in high school. Next, to address the other global issue that I'm passionate about, I planned and hosted a 5K walk and run for clean water for the world. About 30 people turned out for this event, and some of them even carried gallons of water to symbolize the daily commute that individuals in developing countries make each and every single day for water. And so it was a really impactful event, and we were able to raise over $800 for clean water for the world. Clean Water for the World is a nonprofit organization that works to provide water filtration systems throughout Guatemala, El Salvador, and Haiti. These are actual photos from communities in Guatemala that Clean Water for the World has already installed water filtration systems in. And so with our money, thanks to our efforts here at Emory Henry, another community just like this one is going to get access to clean water. So to think that because of our efforts here at Emory, that 600 new individuals are going to have access to clean water, that is truly incredible to me. And so kind of to sum up, for me, global citizenship it's more than just realizing global issues. It's more than studying abroad, taking a vacation to another country every once in a while. And it is even more than creating local initiatives to address global issues. It is the constant and continual process of following each of these 3 steps that makes someone a true global citizen. So, in conclusion, I honestly feel like I have taken advantage of every single opportunity that this college has afforded me, and I know that I have made a global impact during my time here. Now the question is, will you?